serve?
The food we serve here is a fusion between Mexican and Korean, so you could look at it as the flavors are Korean, but then the delivery will be more in the Mexican side since we have burritos, tacos, quesadillas, things like that.
So why do you think that food trucks have become so popular in Houston recently?
I feel food trucks, they're the new kid in town. Restaurants have been here for a while, and like a restaurant is a restaurant, but then food trucks, the scene here is still pretty new. Gogi is a pretty, like, in terms of how long this fad has been going on, Gogi is fairly old, relatively speaking. And so it's the new hot thing, and it's the convenience pays for itself.
So how long have you personally been in the food industry, or even the food truck industry?
I've been in the food industry for 20 years. I tried to get out of the restaurant industry, but it's very exciting working on the truck. You meet totally different people every night. People are really excited about food trucks in Houston, and when they walk up to the window to order, man, everybody's got a smile. Everybody and everybody wants to try all the food trucks in Houston. It's really cool that people are so excited about food trucks in Houston, and Houston's so diverse. And I mean, we have so many people from New York, from LA, from Austin, from Chicago, where food trucks are very popular. They love seeing a food truck. You'll see them walk down the street and their faces just light up. They'll get the food, they'll eat it, and then they're commenting 2 minutes later on Facebook or Yelp or whatever they want. We have over 4,000 followers on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Our customers love us. There are times when the truck doesn't cooperate and we have to put it in the shop for maintenance and we can't make it out for a couple days, and our customers are so sad. And one time our truck was actually in the shop for a week, and our customers wanted us to, and so they kept on Facebook and Twitter and calling wanting us to serve food. So we pushed the truck with no engine in it. We pushed the truck out onto the street and opened up, and we had over 400 people come out that night. And
what other regulations do they have, or does the city of Houston have for food trucks?
Anywhere you park, you have to have contract agreement with the property owner. You also have to go every night or every time you finish a shift, or lunch serving, dinner serving, or breakfast serving. You have to go back to the commissary when you're done, clean up the truck, and then the commissary will inspect your truck to make sure that it's clean and back up to standard. If the city of Houston ever does decide to come on our truck, we have all the right paperwork saying, look, every time we do a shift, we clean up.
Awesome.
So just to make sure that, and that's for the customers.
Right, yeah, sanitation.
Right.
Yeah.
So that so that the public knows that they're coming to a sanitary place, a clean place.
Establishment.
Right.
Especially whenever they used to be called roach coaches back in the day.
Exactly. And so that's, you can feel totally safe coming and eating here, knowing.
Yeah, it smells delicious in here. It doesn't look gross at all.
No.
You get here about 9:30. There's usually a line down the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've waited about 45 minutes in line just to get food.
So you came out early because why?
The fries.
The fries?
Yeah, they're half off tonight.
Awesome. Is it just tonight, or?
That I know of. I hope they do it more.
So why did you open up a food truck in Houston?
I mean, I've always wanted to open up a restaurant, and like, just with the kind of upfront money you needed, it wasn't ever going to happen, you know. So like the food truck craze started taking off. I had a little bit of money to invest, and I invested in this food truck idea.
And how did you get the name Ladybird?
While we were building the truck, we painted it this color, and a whole bunch of little ladybugs started landing around us. So I did my research, and Ladybird is actual name for ladybug, you know, because ladybug is not a bug, it's a beetle. So found out that Ladybird was the correct name, and I just thought Ladybird sounded really cool.
What kind of food do you guys serve here?
We serve food that we like to eat. So I'm Mexican, so we have a lot of Mexican-inspired dishes. One of my favorite cuisines is Indian food, so like we got curry and a lot of Indian-inspired dishes as well. We do samosa sometimes. Our chicken tikka is kind of like an Indian, Pakistani-inspired dish. And then just like Southern food, you know, we have comfort food, just stuff we like. Real kind of a Texas, Mexican, Indian kind of vibe.
Right, did you come up with all of these recipes yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Our Ladybird grilled cheese got first place through Culture Map. And that was just basically an accident. Initially when I started, I had a fried green tomato, and I was like, it didn't work out, and I had all these green tomatoes, and I was like, I'm gonna make a grilled cheese sandwich with green tomatoes instead of red tomatoes, which is pretty common. And then I curried those tomatoes, and I made this mix of like Brooklyn ricotta, goat cheese, and cheddar. So it's like this really ooey gooey kind of weird thing that happened, and then we paired it with okra remoulade. So it just turned out to be a really good dish. But a lot of the other dishes, I'll either get inspired by another recipe very close to it. So yeah, we kind of reinvent some of the classics and give it our own twist.
What's your favorite part about owning a food truck?
Being able to get up and go.
Yeah.
I think we'll be at a party doing catering, and it looks like they'll be there for another 2-3 hours, and once we're done, we're out. And it just feels really good to just break loose from wherever you are, and or in the event of rain, you can just pack it up and go. So yeah, that's probably my favorite part, is just being mobile.
That's awesome.
I go to lunch at a food truck probably about 3 to 4 times a week, yeah. So I eat a lot. I eat a lot of food trucks.
All right, and so what draws you to the food trucks?
I go to school at the University of St. Thomas, and they're usually here at Inversion or at other places around my school, so it's easy for me to grab a quick bite to eat, and it's gourmet food.
Yeah,
it's all pretty good.
For a cheap price.
For a cheap price, yeah, exactly.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the industry just like I'm enjoying these Ladybird tacos. Stay tuned for date night under $20.
Well, we were shopping today on Westheimer, and we came out here to Curbside Eats. We just ran into here. We were actually thinking about going to a food truck today, but I guess we just kind of ran into this one. We got some beef tacos and she's vegetarian, so she got vegetarian taco. $4 a piece. I'm pretty sure it'll fill us up for lunch. And we're taking them to go. Take them home and eat it.
For more information on some of Houston's local food trucks, you can visit roaminghunger.com. Be sure to join us on our next episode when we take a look into the farmers market industry. Thanks for watching
The Industry.